Hi Libra, this is Eileen with your July 2018 Psychic Tarot card reading. And this is getting off to a late start. Today is July 12th. And normally I start at the beginning of the month here. So some of these circumstances might already be in progress for some of you Libras. And we're starting the month out with the Moon card, which is a major arcana destiny card. And the Moon is talking about things hidden beneath the surface, needing to use your intuition to dig a little deeper. Perhaps some of you Libras are in relationships. I'm getting relationship issues here for some of you, where maybe you felt like there's like a fog, where you're not being informed of everything that's going on like you should be, and you're wondering what's going on with someone in your life, perhaps someone in a romantic relationship. That's what I'm getting. I'm trying to tune in on a psychic level as well as reading the meanings of the cards. The moonlight does not light the way clearly the way the sunlight does. So you need to use your intuition when things are not as clear as you would like them to be. Let me see what else I'm getting here. Now the moon, this can relate because I'm getting different scenarios for different people. This can relate to business matters. It can relate to personal relationships where all of the details, all of the information is not upfront. Things are being hidden. There might be an illusion. The moon is like things can be, just not clear, unclear. Like there could be illusions. Someone might be wanting to make you believe that things are a certain way when they're actually another way. Yeah, I am feeling that some of you Libras may have been having some dealings with people. Some of it's personal relationships, romantic relationships. For others of you, it might be a business matter or something going on with friends. I'm getting personal relationship issues here. That's what I'm getting. And I might just be tuning into one or two people. I'm feeling like this might be a few people experiencing this, where you're wondering what is going on with your partner. That's what I'm getting. I feel like I'm tuning into a particular female who's involved. You might be married to this person, living with them, or maybe you've just been involved with them for a good while. It feels like a real steady relationship that's been in place for a while. And your partner is acting kind of funny and being kind of, I don't know, disconnected, like they're, in some ways, when they're not around you, they're living a different life or something. You kind of get that impression. Although, as far as what they're telling you is they're busy with work and their job, and they've got a lot of work to do and all this kind of stuff. Listen to your intuition, because the moon card is saying you really need to listen to your intuition when you have questions, when you've got uncertainty, and do your research, especially, anyone who's involved in any kind of business matters, money matters, whatever. If there's anything about signing paperwork, do your research, really dig. And if it's personal relationships, do whatever digging you can to get to the bottom of what's going on, if there is something going on, because I'm getting different scenarios for different people. Next card we have is the Six of Wands. And the Six of Wands is a good card. The wands have to do with the fire signs of Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They relate to work and action and progress and movement. And the Six of Wands is showing where a number of you Libras in the month of July are going to be feeling kind of good. Like, you've been working hard, you're making progress, you're moving forward in your life or on your plans, projects, dreams, whatever's going on with you. I'm even feeling, in this case, for some of you, this card's talking about a trip. Some of you may just be coming in for a trip from a trip somewhere, or you're going on a trip somewhere now. It might be, for some, it might be vacation. For others, it could be kind of work related, but it doesn't feel like all that much work. It feels, if it's work related, it almost feels like it's there's relaxation, a little bit of vacation mixed in with work or something. And then for others of you, it's just saying, hey, you've been working hard and you're seeing you're reaping some of the rewards. You know, you still got further to go, but you've got the energy and the stamina and you're continuing forward and you're feeling good. You're being recognized by others. And so you're feeling confident, you know, you're feeling positive. You got a positive attitude. You're moving forward and making progress and just having an overall sense of confidence. Now, for some of you, I feel like this Six of Wands figure is someone that would be a romantic interest for you. For some of you, you might have this person coming into your life in the month of July. It could be a male or female. You know, everybody's got a certain amount of male and female energy in them anyway. So I could be looking at scenarios for different people that I'm tuning in for. I feel like for some of you, male or female, you have someone coming into your life in the month of July that might be a fire sign like Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or they might have a lot of that in their chart. And this would be in a romantic sense. But I don't feel, now typically the fire signs are action and movement, and they might be kind of in a hurry to do things. I'm feeling like this starts out as a nice, almost friendship, maybe a working relationship with someone, acquaintanceship. It doesn't feel rushed for whoever has this person coming into your life. It doesn't feel rushed. It feels nice. It's almost like you feel like you've known this person a long time. And you just hit it off. It just feels natural. So this might just be one or two people I'm tuning in for on this one. I'm not sure. Might be a few. It's really a good connection. I feel like this is from a previous lifetime. And you and this person were supposed to cross paths in this lifetime again. But it just feels real natural and easygoing. Nothing, no high pressure, nothing. It's like all of a sudden this person's around you and the two of you, you just feel comfortable around each other. And some of you might already know this person. It might be someone you've known a few months already. And it's not like it's been a big romance. It's been just an easygoing, pleasant relationship. But you and this person just feel like just like two peas in a pod when you're around each other. You're just comfortable. You feel like you're being yourselves and you just enjoy each other's company. But I feel like for some of you, this is like a romance in the making. It just might not be there right now, but it looks like that's that could easily go in that direction as time goes by. Next card we have is the Lovers, and the Lovers card has to do with relationships, either getting into a relationship or continuing in a relationship you're already in. I'm tuning into someone who's really just having a good time, almost like a fling or something, just a whirlwind with someone. And you're just really enjoying that relationship right now, but you don't know if it's going to be long-term or not. It's almost like you wouldn't mind it being long-term, but you're not sure if the other person's in it for long-term. You're suspecting the other person might just be enjoying the moment and not want it for long-term. That's what I'm feeling like. And then others of you, you'll be in some circumstances perhaps that you're trying to make up your mind. Is the person that you're with, is this the one for you for long term? And you're trying to decide that in July. Now, for some of you, this can be business related. This can also relate to something you have a passion about doing in your work, your line of work, your creative endeavors, making choices when it comes to something you're passionate about in your life. But this is another major arcana. You have a few major arcana cards here. Yeah, so it's all about making decisions, figuring out what's best for you. What do you really want for your life, whether it's in a personal relationship, a romantic relationship, or in some type of work you're doing or that you want to do. Yeah, I'm getting like a variety of scenarios here with that card. Next card we have is the card of Temperance. And this is another major arcana card. Temperance is talking about balance. See how she's got the two goblets, one in each hand. And it's like balancing things. And also, this does relate to an atmosphere of reconciliation. So if some of you have been on the outs with your partner or mate or friends, maybe a friend or a relative or whatever, that maybe some harsh words were spoken or maybe some misunderstandings, this time period is good for reconciling, for, you know, sitting down, just talking things out, or forgiving one another, you know, that type of thing, getting back on a friendly basis, getting back to where you were before. I'm not talking about relationships that have died and you know, it's just over with, you know, that fizzled out and they just can't be recycled. I'm talking about relationships that overall are good relationships, but sometimes, you know, people say things that hurt somebody else's feelings, or there's misunderstandings, or some kind of anger or whatever. You know, it's a good time for reconciliations. And also for some, I'm tuning into somebody being separated from a loved one. Now this could be, I don't know if it's romance or this was a good friend or family member. I'm getting somebody who has been separated and the person's back around you again. So you can talk and kind of get together and rekindle things and that sort of thing. But and in general, temperance is about having patience, be willing to compromise a little bit, be open to healing from any kind of negative energies or difficulties, stressful situations, that it's a time for healing, for a renewal. Yeah, so good, a lot of good energy coming from that card. I like that. Okay, next card we have is the Nine of Pentacles, and this is a really good card. And Pentacles relating to the earth signs of Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But what we're looking at here with the Nine of Pentacles is that a lot of you Libras might be feeling a lot of financial stability and prosperity in your lives in the month of July. It's like you've worked hard, you've been pursuing your goals, pursuing your career, pursuing your creative endeavors, and the fruits of your labor are here. You know, it's like you're enjoying your financial stability, your abundance in your life, and feeling comfortable and feeling a sense of happiness and contentment. And overall, it's just really, really positive, good omen here to have the Nine of Pentacles. So it's, in some of you might even be receiving an inheritance. So there's different scenarios here for different people. Now, this is a general reading, so everyone that watches the video is not going to have all of these circumstances in your lives in the month of July. Some people might resonate with certain parts of it, and others would resonate with other parts of it. And for those of you who feel like, well, I'm not having this Nine of Pentacles happening in my life, I don't have that abundance and prosperity, I would advise you to align yourselves with the laws of attraction. Feel successful. Feel like you're already getting where you want to go in your life. Make your plans with intention that you're going to have your life the way you want it. You're going to have all the prosperity you want and desire. And just start feeling it. Give yourself good messages every day and start feeling more prosperous and successful and happy and feeling love around you. Be grateful for everything that you have that's good in your world, so the universe will give you a lot more good. So because this is showing that some of you Libras are already doing that. The doors are wide open. You've already been grateful to the universe, and the universe is saying, okay, here's more of the good things that you desire. So, so align yourselves. If you're not feeling that positive or prosperous, align yourselves with that type of thinking, with those philosophies, because they really do work. They do help a lot. And it's a whole lot better than feeling down and out, to feel successful and feel prosperous and look around and be grateful for all the good that you have. Okay, and then the next card we have is the Two of Wands. And the Two of Wands, now again, the Wands do relate to the fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, work areas dealing with work and taking action, movement. And I am getting this kind of in a work-related sense here that some of you, let me see what I'm getting. See, I feel like someone might be moving. Someone who's watching the video, you might be moving to a different location for a job. And also, I'm feeling some of you might have options that you're examining, that you're weighing between two jobs. You might have two offers, two jobs that are available for you to take, and you're trying to figure out which one's going to be the best one for you. It's like making decisions. And then the Two of Wands sometimes relates to partnerships. Some of you may be in a partnership or thinking about developing a partnership with someone in business. You might even be thinking of it more and with a romantic partner, in the way of having a romantic partner. Do you want to get married to this person or live with this person? But I'm feeling a sense of confidence in a number of you with the choices you have in front of you, especially with regard to work. I'm getting work-related issues here that are positive, that it's almost like you're intending to take a step up in your area of work, your career. It's like there are jobs available to you now or coming up soon that will be a step up. That's what I'm feeling like for some of you that I'm tuning in for here, that you'll get paid more than what you've been making. And I'm feeling someone, at least one person, you have two choices, and it's hard to decide. It's like they're both good choices. They each have their benefits. I feel like one of them is a little more appealing to you for some reason or another. And some of you, I'm tuning into someone, I think this might just be one person. You're looking at choices in the way, I feel like it's a male looking at two females. That's what it feels like, but I'm not certain because, like I said, everybody's got a certain amount of male and female energy in them. I feel like I'm looking at a male who's looking at two females, and he's interested in and attracted to two people, but he feels one of them just comes across more of a sweet temperament, and one of them just has a nicer temperament and smiles more or something. It just pleases him more. So, but I'm not sure he likes the other one too. The other one looks like she might be more business oriented or something, and he's drawn to that. So, I mean, I think it's a male looking at two females. Like I said, everybody's got a certain amount of male and female energy. This could be a female looking at, I'm not sure. So, okay, let's see what we have here. The next card we have is the Four of Wands. And the Four of Wands, again, a Wands card relating to the fire signs and everything. But the Wands, the Four of Wands is talking about family celebrations, having enjoyable times after working a lot, enjoying yourself, relaxing, maybe a vacation. Some of you might be having a pleasant vacation with your family and loved ones or friends. Some of you might be making plans for marriage, attending a wedding. Somebody may have actually gotten married or is getting married in July. Just feels like happy times for some of you, some kind of happy get-togethers. Possibly a vacation. I'm getting some of you, I think you're probably taking vacations, you know, and just visiting nice places to relax in July. Yeah. Yeah, I'm tuning in for just some happy times for some of you, so that's nice. Okay, next card we have is the Strength card. And the Strength card is another major arcana. And what it's talking about is being persuasive without having to be aggressive or pushy to get what you want. In the month of July, you Libras are going to have maybe an easier time than usual getting your point across to other people, whether you're at work or whether you're dealing with something in a personal relationship. The Strength card says you don't have to be aggressive to get people to see your way, to influence people, to get your point across, your viewpoint. I'm feeling someone in a work environment who perhaps you've got your own ideas. You've got some really good ideas of how different things can get done or accomplished. You might be, or I might be tuning into someone who's applying for a promotion or applying for a new job. And I'm just feeling that you come across calm and secure and confident, and that you're very articulate, you get your point across, and people are listening. They're paying attention to you. They see you as someone who's intelligent and confident, and just standing on solid ground, kind of like you know where you're coming from, you know what you're talking about, and they're impressed with you. Now, for some of you, I feel like you're going to be more attractive to the opposite sex or whatever during the month of July. Some of you are going to be looking very attractive to others. Let me see what I'm getting here. See, I'm feeling like somebody might be either already engaged or getting engaged in the month of July, also, and planning your wedding. Getting some of that for someone. I don't know if that's just one person I'm tuning into or more. Overall, such good energy from this card. Different scenarios for different people. But it's a good time if you need to try to, if you work in sales and you want to make a sale to someone, your chances are very strong in July, because you've got this strength card. It's like you just have it together. It's like everything's coming together, where you are composed, you know your material, you know what you're talking about, you know what you're doing, and it shows. People see that. But even just in the workplace, just for being recognized for your contributions at your job, I just feel like you're going to be recognized. So, so this is good. Okay, next card we have is the Ten of Swords. And the Ten of Swords, this is showing that something has come to an end. It might be a relationship for some of you, that the relationship is just finally over. It's like maybe things have been going badly, hadn't been working out well, and then finally it just fizzles out, and it's obvious that it's totally over. For some of you, it could be a job that you'd been staying with this job, you weren't happy about it. This is my feeling for whomever this applies to, because like I said, this is a general reading. Everyone's not going to have all of these circumstances going on in the month of July. Some people might be experiencing certain things and not others, and vice versa. So for those Libras who are experiencing the ending of a phase in your life, whether it's a job or whether it's a place you were living or some kind of relationship, for some of you, I'm feeling even it might be a friendship that comes to an end. Yeah, I'm getting something in the way. I feel like this is either relatives or a friend who was really talked very harshly and criticized you. So it sounds specific to one person here. Somebody just coming on strong. It feels like it's a female energy, but she's got a kind of a strong bully kind of way about her, and she just says something very offensive to you, kind of like she thinks she knows it all and she's the expert or she's in charge or something. And it's like maybe this was like someone that you worked with, or a friend or a relative. Could be some relative who's got a really kind of negative attitude and very critical of people sometimes. That's what I'm tuning into. That sounds specific for one person. But, and you feel just really, really upset and really disappointed in the whole thing. So, and some of you might just have had some other kind of romantic relationship that just is totally over. But I feel like something was coming on, whatever it was, whether it was relating to a job or a relationship, it was coming on for a while. You could already see it, that it was deteriorating, and then it just finally fizzles out. So this is specific to a few people, not everybody, so whoever. But the thing is, when one phase of life ends, it means it's time for a new beginning. It's time for something brand new to start up in your life. So you know, you're disappointed, you feel like the rug got pulled out from under you, but then you get back up and hey, you got to get a new idea. you know, a new attitude and start fresh. It's like, yeah, yesterday was a bad day, but tomorrow's going to be better, you know, that sort of thing. Um, and the last card we have, a great ending, the World card. And the World is talking about success and happiness and prosperity and achievement of your dreams. So for a number of you Libras, you are on track to accomplish your goals. You've been working, you've been paying attention to the things that are important to you for your life. And so by the end of July, you might be feeling on top of the world about your lives. Like, yeah, I'm doing okay and I feel good about it. That's what I'm feeling for a number of you. And I'm feeling, I'm getting creativity with this card too. I feel like some of you are involved in some kind of creative endeavors and you're happy about what you're creating because it's an extension of who you are. You're doing something creative. You might be making something or building something, or maybe you paint, or maybe you make other things. Whatever it is, it's something coming from inside of you. And so you're expressing who you are from the inside out, from your heart and soul. And you're pleased with yourself about what you're doing because it makes you happy. And you're doing things that or part of who you are. And so it makes you feel more alive and happier with yourself and in your life. And it reinforces within you that you don't need another person to make you happy. You can be happy from the inside out. And that's the best way to be, to attract another person who's also happy because they have it together too. So this is really a great card to have for a number of you Libras. And once again, if you're not experiencing this in your lives, align yourselves with the laws of attraction and feel like you're prosperous and happy and enjoying yourself. And think of ways every day that you can incorporate something that resonates with you, that brings you happiness, that makes you smile. It doesn't have to be anything gigantic. If you're interested in, if there's something creative you like to do, let's just say you like to draw or you like to paint or something, and it just brings you peace and makes you smile. Give yourself 30 minutes a day or even 15 minutes a day to do a little bit of that. Or if it's something else, gardening or whatever, give yourself a few minutes to at least enjoy something that you might be growing and work on that. Or if I'm getting sewing. Some of you like to sew or make clothing, I think. That might be one person I'm tuning into. Give yourself a little time to spend with that. Even if you're just going over your plans, going over your notes of what you want to do and how you're going to do it, or looking at some pictures that inspire you in that direction. Do something that resonates with who you are in your heart and soul so you can develop yourselves and your life to be happy, the kind of happy you should be in your natural self. Yeah, because that's what I'm getting, not just financial success and material gain. I'm getting a number of you Libras getting to that place where you're bringing out who you are in your heart and soul, and you can't beat that. You can't put a price tag on that. Okay, now, this deck I've been using is the Gilded Tarot by Ciro Marchetti, and what I want to do next is pull one card from the Fairy Tarot cards by Doreen Virtue and Radleigh Valentine. Okay, let's see. So, oh, and if you like my videos, be sure and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so yet. If you have subscribed already, I thank you for your subscriptions. Feel free to leave your comments. I welcome your comments. And be sure and check for your rising and moon signs also. Since I'm so late doing this one's July 12th right now. It's really late. So I think I'm just going to start. I'm going to stop with this one up. So I haven't done all of the signs for July, but instead I'm just going to switch over and start doing the ones for August because it's so late in the month now. So if you don't see your rising or moon sign, it might be there because this is number, let's see, 4. This is number 7. This is the 7th one I'm doing. So your rising moon signs might be there. but you can check for them. Otherwise, be on the lookout, because the ones that I missed for July, I'm starting with those for the month of August. So they'll get theirs first, since they didn't get the Julys, and then go on to the others. And what else was I going to say? Oh, if anyone would like a private reading, my rates and contact info are listed below. Because, I mean, these are general readings, like I was saying. When I do a private reading, then I'm just focusing in on that person's circumstances that are about them. Okay, so I need one card for Libra for July 2018. What's the message for Libra for July 2018? Libra, what's the message for Libra for July 2018? What's the message for Libra? Okay, let me fan these out. Let me shuffle one more time. Libra for July 2018. Okay, I'm going to fan these out, and I'll pick one card. Okay, I think it's this one here. Okay, this says Prince of Spring. Charming, self-confident, passionate, restless. Immediate action. A challenge you can successfully manage. A passionate relationship. Well, we were talking about passionate relationships here with the Lover's card, or even something you're passionate about. Immediate action. A challenge you can successfully manage. A passionate relationship. Okay, well, that sounds good. All right, now I'm going to pick another one from Nature's Whispers by Angela Hartfield with artwork by Josephine Wall. Okay, so what's the message for Libra for July 2018? Libra, what's the message for Libra for July 2018? Libra, what's the message for Libra for July 2018? Okay, I'm going to give one more shuffle, and then I'll fan these out. Libra for July 2018. Okay, I'll fan these out and pick a card. Okay, this one here. Okay, this one says Contemplation. Number 29. Contemplation. There's a lion. Hey, this reminds me of the Strength card. The Strength card has the lion and the woman, and this has the woman and the lion in this. There's so much detail. I don't know if it's clear. There's so much detail in these cards. The more you look at them, the more imagery, the more you see. You can see figures. I see figures of other creatures, other animals, like another lion, and what looks like some other kind of big kitty or some kind of creature. Butterflies. Beautiful. Okay, let me look this one up. Number 29. Okay, let's see. Contemplation, number 29. 29, contemplation. Enjoy your own company. This is a wonderful time for you to reorganize and consider the things you enjoy most in your life. Make a point of spending a little time allowing your mind to wander away from the everyday concerns that occupy your time. Give yourself an opportunity to be inspired. Ruminate on your inner voice and listen to your own counsel. Is that not what I was saying here with the World card? That matches what I was talking about. Yes, that's just reinforcement there. That's confirmation. I love it. Great message. Very appropriate. Okay, last but not least, I'm picking one card from Messages from Your Angels by Doreen Virtue. So let me shuffle these. Okay, now what's the message for Libra for July 2018? Libra, what's the message for Libra for July 2018? Libra, what's the message for Libra for July 2018? Okay, one more shuffle and then I'll fan them out. Okay, let's see. Okay, which one is it? I think it's this one here. Oh, wow. I think I like this one. Okay, this is Angel Azure. Azure, am I saying that right? Your desired outcome will occur in the very near future. Have patience and faith and don't try to force it to happen. Wow, I love that message. Angel Azure. Azure. Your desired outcome will occur in the very near future. Have patience and faith and don't try to force it to happen. Perfect. Beautiful messages. I think it's a good reading for July. Definitely align yourselves with the law of attraction to help bring all the good things that the universe wants to bring to you, Libras, and keep it moving in that positive direction for yourselves going forward. Okay, well, I hope you're happy with your reading, Libra, however late in the month it arrived. And be sure to check your rising and moon signs and be on the lookout. Pretty soon I'll be starting the August videos, but I'm going to get the ones of the signs that didn't get the, that I didn't do the July for. Those will get done first, then I'll go on to the others. And feel free to leave your comments. I welcome your comments. And if anyone would like a private reading, my rates and contact info are listed below. Okay, well, enjoy the rest of your July, Libra. And thank you for watching my video, and we'll talk again soon.